live. Hey, we are live. It's Bradley J. And there she is, Shayla.
Where's our theme music?
I don't know. It's not playing right now. Oh, hold on.
Oh my gosh.
Here we
Quit
go.
the show early. We can't continue. Okay.
I know I'm wicked late. Look, nobody's here either. Dang it. All right, that's okay. Welcome to the show. It says Bradley J and Shayla show 9-4. That's not correct. It's 10-4. Shayla corrected me. Sorry.
I wanted to make sure everyone knew Bradley J's mistake beforehand.
Yeah, that's right. It's been a while. We've been off for what, 3 weeks now?
Yeah, I think we skipped a couple weeks. Yeah.
Yeah, and I do want to apologize for that. That is, you had some personal business you had to take care of. I have some personal business I had to take care of. So, but we are back. Back again. Look who's back again. All right, coming up, I'm going to talk about things that are impossible for couples to do. That's a new topic I brought up, Shayla, that I didn't email you about, but I wanted to let you know that. Also, I get a little thing called normal or nope. I will give you a situation, and you have to tell me if it's normal or nope. That's not normal at all. Also, we need to talk about this. Women don't know how to clean a toilet, and I'm going to give you a reason why women don't know how to clean a toilet. Okay.
Okay. Please tell me why.
That could actually change the way that you clean in the bathroom. This could actually be a very good topic. Also, weird couple habits, because you're a couple. You and Gustavo.
Weird.
Yeah, but I want to start off talking about. I talked about this on my show on the big 94.5 Country. Girl code. Do you have a girl code, or do you know what a girl code is?
I know what a girl code is. Like, for
what
instance,
is it?
You don't date like your best friend's brother or like your best friend's ex, like something like that. That's
really
how I would say is. Yeah, that's
okay.
how I would describe girl code.
All right.
Am I right? Is that it?
Well, I want to read you and you know what girl code is, so I want you to tell me if this girl is breaking the girl code. Hi, Kathleen. How are you? Also, look who's back.
My mom. Hi,
Your
mom.
Your mom is back. Thank you guys for watching. Let's get right to it. Here's I'm going to read this. It says, let me start this off by saying I just turned 36 and finally have a guy in my life I'm really excited about. We've only known each other for a few weeks, but I can confidently say I see this being a long-term relationship. We stay up all night talking and texting like teenagers. Oh, that's great, isn't it?
Oh, cute.
She goes on to say, we spend a lot of time together and we're thinking of making it official soon. There's just one problem. He's the ex-husband of one of my friends. Now, they've been divorced for over 5 years, okay, and have no kids together. She goes on to say, I haven't told her yet, and honestly, I'm scared to. I would love to hear what Shayla has to say about this.
She literally said Shayla. That's so sweet.
Your name in the email. So is she breaking the girl? Because I see it like 5 years has gone on. They have no kids. So there's probably no emotional connect between those two after 5 years. And I would be like, I think she should just tell her what's going on, because I don't think it's going to hurt anything. But is she breaking a girl code by dating her friend's ex-husband?
You know what I think she needs to do is I think she definitely needs to have a conversation with her best friend before it goes any further, because that is a little bit of a girl code situation. Now, we don't know how long that couple had been married. Like, I mean, was it like a quick, they got married in Vegas, they were divorced, the next week? We don't know. Or was this like years and years? But true, they don't have any kids. But I think the right thing to do would be to talk to the friend.
Okay. So
is she still want that friend? I mean, maybe she doesn't care. I don't know.
Okay. Is she breaking the girl code though by dating her friend's ex-husband?
A little bit. That's girl code.
Just curious. See, I don't think guys would have a problem with that. Like if a guy friend was dating my ex 5 years later, after I've been not with her for 5 years, it'd be like, oh, it's okay. It would hurt a little bit because you're human. But other than that, it wouldn't. Okay, so I just wanted to check that out. Is breaking the girl code. Okay, so let's move on to weird couple habits. Did you hear about Jenny McCarthy?
No.
Okay, Jenny McCarthy admitted on the Today Show what she does when she's away from her husband that keeps things real. This is the weirdest thing, okay? She goes to sleep. She puts a tablet or a phone. They and they sleep that way. So when her husband, Donnie Wahlberg, is away, he gets a phone or tablet. She gets a phone or tablet. They're in different places and they put it in the bed so that they're sleeping together. That is a weird couple habit. Am I correct?
That is weird. See, you
Very
would
weird.
think maybe Gustavo and I would have done that since we did long distance for so long, but never did that. That would really drain my phone's battery. That's all I
Well,
can
you
think of.
keep it plugged in.
No, but man, that's a long time to be online.
Okay, what's you and Gustavo's weird couple habit? I know you have one. I know you guys do because you're weird.
We're pretty weird. We are pretty weird.
What do you got? Bring it on. Come on.
Oh man. I mean, I would say we curse at each other a very large amount that I think if someone else was hanging around us, like at home, they would be concerned. But we curse at each other like in a laughing manner because he thinks it's hilarious if I call him a name, like jokingly, because I'm this little tiny like 5'2" woman and I'll like just use some profanity and he thinks it's hilarious.
So here's my question. Does he curse at you in Portuguese?
Yeah. In Portuguese, yes, he will.
I know you can't say it, but does he have a favorite curse word in Portuguese that he likes to laughingly say to you? Does he have
All
one?
Of them. All of them.
How many curse words are there in Portuguese?
There's a lot. Those are like the first words he taught me in Portuguese.
I bet your mom was. Did you ever say back in the day when he was teaching that? Did you ever say a Portuguese curse word to your mom, and she didn't know what it was, but you still you're like, she doesn't know what this is. I'm so mad at her right now, and you just spit it out and cursed her out in Portuguese. Did you ever do that to your mom or dad?
No, I don't think I've ever called them a cuss word in Portuguese before, but I've definitely recently I said a quote in Portuguese that is a quote from what's the very dirty 50 Shades of Grey. Gustavo and I watched it in Portuguese one time and there's a very dirty line that sounds hilarious in Portuguese and I said it one time and everyone was like, that sounds so lovely. I was like, yeah, it's not.
So your mom's finding out right now that you said something dirty around her.
I told her it was a dirty quote from the movie 50 Shades of Grey. And I couldn't even get myself to tell her what it meant in English.
That's not right. You said it in Portuguese, you have to say it in English to your mother, even if she doesn't want to hear it.
What I did, I couldn't get myself to say that to my mother. So I typed it in the Google Translate and I showed her what it meant. And she was like, oh my God.
Is that how your mom acts? Is that your impression of your mom? Oh my God.
Oh my God. Yeah.
I love your mom.
So,
I love your mom.
Yeah.
I love your mom even more now than I did. And I love your mom a lot.
She's great. Yeah. You have to say that because she's watching.
You don't have to say it, but I say it because it's true, Shayla's mom.
Mama's watching.
Okay,
so
let's get
Gustavo and I cursed at each other, so I feel like that's kind of weird. And I don't know, we just tease each other a lot. Like stuff that I feel like brothers and sisters would do, we tease each other.
The cursing in Portuguese is the best thing that you could have said. Yeah. I when I was dating this girl, I did not know I did this, though. She had to tell me because we've been together for a while, so we were sleeping in the same bed. And she told me, she said, "Did you know that a part of your body, whether it's your hand, your foot, your leg, has to touch me when we sleep?" And I was like, "No, I don't." She's like, "Yes, you do." She goes, "It's either your hand or your foot. She would move it away, and I would find her foot or whatever again to touch it." I did not know I did this, but that just goes to show. I don't think that's weird. I think that just goes to show how much I loved her at that time in my life. Your mom just posted, the only phrase I remember in Portuguese is bad. That's because that's how we all are when we learn a different language. When
My
we all
mom
learn,
knows some cuss words in Portuguese. Yeah, she does.
she's probably said them to your sisters because they're not as good as you. Probably not. She's probably said them to you. Okay, let's move on because I want to get to this because I want to see what people have to say. Women don't know how to clean a toilet. And I found this, and I thought, this is a great thing to talk to Shayla about. And it sounds stupid and sexist, all right, when you say it out loud, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That is a false statement.
This is a real life story that you can twist and make your own, it says. But here's the true story, okay? So this person lives in a house in Colorado, nothing fancy, okay? It's a house that he grew up in, but it's in the foothills. Deer and wild turkeys in the yard. Okay. You got that picture? Deer, wild turkey. It's out in the wilderness. It's peaceful. It's quiet. It's got a lot of touristy stuff to do. Like, so tourists come up and use it. So he let friends and family stay for free whenever it's possible. So you got the whole picture, right?
Yeah. That's nice.
Okay. So he says a friend of theirs and her 5 women friends stayed there. So it was all women that stayed there. Okay. So he got there Friday because they stayed all week, and then he got there Friday, and he lifted the toilet seat up to go to the restroom, as men do, and the bottom side of the toilet seat was disgusting. You get my drift? The bottom side, okay. Basically, it was covered with splatter evidence, if you know what I mean, he says, and you do. All right?
Yeah.
Okay? He was like, what the? But then it occurred to him. He was like, oh, wait a minute. Women don't often lift the toilet seat, so how would they know they need to clean the bottom side of it? Apparently, it didn't occur to whichever of these 6 women to clean the bottom of it. So that's why women don't know how to clean a toilet, because they don't have to lift up. You know, when you lift up the toilet seat and then you see what's underneath and you clean it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But who doesn't know to clean the bottom of a toilet seat? I feel like that is obvious. Like if I'm going through the work to clean the toilet, I'm cleaning all of it.
Yeah. But these 6 women didn't know that. They left a mess for this guy in his apartment, in his little house out in the woods that is peaceful and beautiful and has deer and wild turkey running through it. It's a beautiful scene.
Dirty toilet.
Yeah. And then he walked in a week later, and these women didn't clean the bottom of the toilet seat. So there are some women in the world that don't know how to clean a toilet seat or don't know how to clean the toilet. It's just the way it is.
Most of them do, though. Like,
you think?
That's obvious. I think the rest of the women know that, yes, if I'm going through the work to clean a toilet, I'm cleaning all of it. Because boys are gross. That's all I got to say. Boys are gross. Got to clean it all.
My toilet's always clean because I'm the only one that lives there. And no one will know the difference because I don't let people use my bathroom when they come to visit. They're like, can I use your bathroom? I'm like, no, the door is locked. It's occupied. No, I'll let you.
I will not visit Bradley J and ask to use
I let people use the toilet at my place. You got to pay a quarter, but you can still use it. Okay, so I want to run this by you. It's called Normal or Nope. And people, anyone watching can chime in. Normal or nope. All right. So I'm gonna run these by you, Shayla. You ready?
Yeah.
Is this normal or nope? Not letting someone in when they cut the whole line to merge in a construction lane. Is that normal or is that nope?
Not letting someone in merging in a construction zone.
Yeah, because you know when you're in a construction zone, there's always that lane before it gets down to like one lane, and there's always somebody in that lane who wants to get as far up as they can, and then eventually they get up, can't go any further, and then they merge over. So is it normal for people to let them in, or nope?
I think that's normal.
It is normal, but annoying.
Yeah, but annoying.
It's annoying. It's like you saw the construction signs coming up. Like, why do you have to race all the way up there? And then somebody else has to be like, Well, I got to be the nice person. Gonna let you in, but it's
Yeah,
normal.
but you, like, have no choice too, is to, like, let them in,
No, you have
Like,
a choice.
someone has to let them in eventually.
No, you don't have to let them in. You could get as close together as you wanted to. If we all banded together, people like that would just sit over there until the line quit, until there was room, a normal break in construction traffic to get over. You don't have to let them in, but everyone does. Because you know why? Because there are more nice people in the world than there are mean people like that idiot in the lane. Do you do that? Do you drive all the way up and try to cut in?
No, no, but I let people in
Me
just
too.
because, I'm like, well, someone's gotta do it, like, I don't know.
That's because you have nice parents and they raised you right.
Yes,
And
yes.
it has nothing to do with you. It's how your parents raised you.
You're such a suck up.
I love Shayla's parents. I'm just saying, and I love my mom. So there you go. I love my dad, but he's gone. Do you still say like when you're say I hope your parents live for a long time, but like my dad's gone. So when people go, you talk about your parents, I'm like, oh, I still love my mom, and and then what about your dad? And I'm like, well, he passed away, and then it gets sad. But anyway, look at your mom. That happened to me today, and I did not let the car in. Good for you, Shayla's mom.
Good job, mom. Good job.
Yes. That see,
Man,
and
it's
I
hard.
just I know I praised her for raising a good child, and then
Turned
she's up here.
around and did the opposite.
But I respect her.
Wow.
I got mad respect for your mom on that. Good
Yes.
job. Yeah. Your mom and I have a lot in common. It's amazing her and I didn't date back in the day. You know what I mean? We have a lot in common. Okay, normal or nope, Shayla? Flushing public bathroom toilets with your feet rather than touching the gross handle with your hand. Normal?
Normal. I do that all the time. I do not touch them with my hand. I do it
How
with
about
my
you taking the germs from your feet that shoe out into the public? Like if you do it with your hand, you can wash your hand with hot water and soap. I think that's it. Like that's a nope for me. I'm like, I don't do that. Why? I use my hand on it. Like, what do you think? Somebody like took their stuff and rubbed it all over the handle?
I mean, I guess that's fair, but I don't know. I just don't want to touch it because I think of everyone else that's touched it.
Well,
And
what? And
then,
never. You know
well, I
what?
use my shoe.
And there are people like you who think you're gross and they use their foot too. So it doesn't make you a better person or like germ free. It because they're the same way. See, I think everyone is normal on that. I'm just like, whoop. Look at that. We only met twice. Yes, but you left quite an impression on me, Shayla's mom. Okay, normal or nope, Shayla? Needing to pump fuel to an even number when you fill up. Normal or nope?
That's normal. That's normal.
Do you
Yeah.
think everyone does that?
A lot of people do that. Yes.
How do you know? I do it. I do it. Do you do it?
I don't anymore. I don't really care anymore. But like growing up, I noticed my mom and dad did that. So I kind of thought that's what you did was you like got it to an even like cent or something. Yeah, see, my mom said normal. I grew up like my parents did that and I thought that's what you were supposed to do for a while.
You
But
you know
no,
what
you have to get it even.
you
And
know
then
what
I
was going through your head?
realized
You know what was going through your head? Then you're like, you have to get it uneven because mom and dad do. I'll bet there are like gasoline police that come and fine you if you don't put it on like
yeah.
even. I always put it to help out balance my checkbook out. I like if it's at like $30.48, I go to 50.
Yeah, you just like round
Always,
it up or something.
I've
Sometimes
always
it's a fun challenge, isn't it? Then you go a little over and you're like, dang it. And then you gotta
then I
keep
feel bad when gas falls out, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm wasting gas trying to get it to like a 6.0 or a 5.0 or whatever. Okay, on to the next one. Normal or nope? Eating fries before the burger.
normal.
That's a nope. Who
That's a
does that?
normal.
Who does that?
Everyone does that.
Everyone eats their fries before they eat the hamburger or cheeseburger.
Lots of people do.
No,
Yeah.
they don't. I
I
don't
eat them at
believe.
the same time. I kind of like, oh, like
That's what I mean. You eat them
cheeseburger,
like
hey guys,
this
cheeseburger.
is the thing. Like people eat all of the fries
Oh yeah,
before
lots of people do that.
no
Carbs first.
carbs first.
Yeah.
Your mom. Yeah.
Yeah, see, mom, that's normal. Yeah.
You
I'm with
both
my mom.
you both dropped down on my friends list.
Well, It wasn't that long.
Eating fries before the burger. I say nope. You say it's normal. People do it all the time. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Okay, last one. Normal or nope? Putting socks on before pants. Normal or nope?
Nope. That's weird.
That is so normal.
I knew you were gonna say that.
It is. I put my socks on every day before my pants.
What?
Because I'm getting fat in my gut and I can't bend over when I get my pants on. So I put them on. I'm in my drawers and I put my socks on and then I put my pants on.
Okay,
both
well,
socks
that's
too.
a fair reason. That's a fair reason.
Yeah. So I do. I think it's normal that you do that. Okay, this last one. This is one I just found today before I came over here. What? There are things. Okay. Well, let me start with like this. There was a time my mom and dad drove an 18-wheeler together. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And when my mom said this was going to happen, my sisters and I, we laughed. We thought this is not going to last. And it did. It worked out very well. My dad was very patient, showing my mom how to drive the 18-wheeler. Now, she only drove it on the interstate. She didn't drive it in town, but she did a really good job. My dad was very patient. Now, fast forward to later on in life, my mom thought, it'd be great to spend some time with my dad because they were kind of people who did their own thing. They would spend time together, but they would do their thing and stuff like that. And my mom thought, I'm going to learn how to play golf. I'm going to let your father teach me how to play golf. I was on the floor laughing because I knew this wasn't going to work. I was just like, there's no way this is going to last. It's impossible. It's impossible for you two to play golf together. Lasted about 2 weeks. Couldn't do it. My dad was not patient trying to teach her how to golf. It's just horrible. So it brings me, and I saw this the other day, brings me to what are some things that are impossible for couples to do together? Now, on my show, on the big 94.5 country, which is, by the way, this is a promo. I'm on from 3 to 7, or 3 to 6. Please join me Monday through Friday. So anyway, somebody posted, they said, going canoeing is something that is impossible for couples to do. And I agree with that because you have to work together in a canoe. And the person or Facebook me back and said, we kept falling out of the boat. Yes. So Shayla, I ask you, what is something that is impossible for you and Gustavo to do together right now? Or is there anything? Or are you the perfect couple and can do everything together?
Well, we're obviously perfect and can do no. Okay, I've always said this. I love him to death. I don't think I could work in the same place as him.
Yes, you've said that before.
I just, that's, yeah.
Yeah, now I know. Yeah, you said it 3 times, So you don't think so you could do, because I saw the other day on Facebook, you posted that you had hung out with your niece at a pumpkin patch or somewhere like it was at. It looked like you guys had a great time. So you think you could do everything with Gustavo? Whatever. Do you think you could climb a mountain with Gustavo? I think Gustavo could climb a mountain, but he wouldn't want to carry you up it. And he would be like, you climb it, and you would be like, not doing this.
One thing I can't do with him is I can't go on a run with him because he doesn't wait for me. So that's one thing we can't do together. So I started running by myself because he does not go at my speed.
Good for you.
Yeah, mountain climbing. I don't know if we could do. Maybe we could. Could I do skydiving with him? Definitely not, because I feel like he would like jokingly be like, "Oh, I'm gonna push you. I'm gonna push you," and that would like my anxiety would just like.
Yeah. Or
I'm not doing it.
Or not jokingly, he would do that.
Or
maybe
he would be like, "Ready to go." And be like, "Oh my God, I don't have my parachute."
Okay, let me ask you this, because I have a, just because I know you were going to say that you could do most things with Gustavo, because that's the type of person you are, is that you think that this perfect little relationship you guys got going on is going to last forever, and you're not going to have a whole lot of speed bumps, which I've never been married, and I know speed bumps come up. So I'm going to I want to run these things by you. I like just throwing things out to people that don't really know you that well, because people are going like, is she perfect? Real? She thinks that? Oh my God.
No, we're definitely not perfect, but
Does she think she's perfect? No, she's not. But I like to pretend that she is so that I can make fun of her. Oh, I love you, Shayla, by the way.
Oh, you too, man. You
Just
too.
as friends, so
I've
just
missed
calm
you
down.
over this past couple of weeks.
Sure you have. I don't believe that at all. Okay, so check this out. Here are some things that are impossible for couples to do, just to give you a heads up when they get there, okay? Car shopping for a car that you would both drive. Might be a little impossible because you got different tastes, right?
That's true. Yeah.
Okay, something else. Hanging pictures on the wall. Could you work together when you hung the pictures on the wall in your house?
I don't think I asked for his opinion when I hung the pictures in the house. I just did it. Then I asked him if it was straight, and he'd be like, no, it's a little crooked. Be like, well, I think it looks good.
Something that might be something impossible that you guys can't do together. How about assembling anything?
Oh, yeah. We do okay with that. That stuff gets just frustrating. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
See, there are some things that you thought you could do everything together. And now you're finding out maybe not so much. How about controlling the AC?
Oh, we do. We did go back and forth on that quite a bit when we moved in with each other.
Wow, not so perfect after all.
No, yeah, we both changed it quite a bit, and it was
yeah. Let's see where this is going. Tension
we
at
met
home.
in the middle. It's okay. We found a comfortable range. That's what marriage is about. You compromise and you find a middle ground for the temperature in your home.
And
that's when you know you're doing it right.
And next week, Shayla will be giving married advice. So join us next week for that. Here's another one. Pick a place to eat. You guys do that pretty well? Like, you agree on that? Or is it kind of impossible and you're like, oh, fine, we'll just go there?
I just agree to food, so I'm really not picky. He usually chooses a Chinese buffet, so we usually end up at a Chinese buffet.
Okay. And the last one, like if you were going to paint your house or wallpaper or do something like in the house, do you guys think you could work together pretty well, or is that an impossible task?
I think I could tell him what color we're going to do, and he will have to agree with it.
Like how you said, I think. He didn't say, oh yeah, that's a go. That's a perfect go. We can get that done. I like that. All right. Well, it's always nice. I love talking to you. We have, I think we have pretty good discussions. I get to know you a little bit better. I thought you said Gustavo was going to join us this week.
I remembered that I told you that, and then I forgot to invite him. So maybe we can invite him next week.
Maybe.
He would have just agreed to all the answers I gave anyway. So
he is kind of like that. I'm kind of learning. Like when you say something, I think he just says it, says he did it. So until next week, Shayla, where she will be giving out marriage advice. There we go. I'll get my words right eventually. So, all right. Talk to you next Wednesday.
All right. Bye. She's
gone.